you're not alone. If you need someone to talk to today, please contact Crisis Services Canada by either calling them at 1-833-456-4566 all hours of the day, or you can text them at 45645 at 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Time. Remember, you're not alone, and Crisis Services Canada is here to help. Hello and welcome to this edition of the Coffee with Graeme Newscast on ASTV Productions. I'm your host, Graeme Forsyth. Today's edition of the newscast is brought to you by Pure Nata and Fabricland Winkler. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to today's edition of the show. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. If you're at work, at home, or at school, doesn't matter. We thank you for choosing ASTV Productions. And today's edition of the show, it's going to be an audio version. I thought, why not spice it up a bit and give you guys something different? If you guys enjoy this format of the show where it's just audio and pictures and highlights, be sure to leave a comment down below if you're watching it on Facebook, or if you like the version of me on the screen better where I'm talking to you guys face to face and you actually see me, then also leave a comment down below on our Facebook as well. And just to clarify, these audio versions of the show would strictly be for the Coffee with Graeme newscast, and they'd only be used when I don't have any guests joining me on the newscast. So yeah, like I said, leave your thoughts down in the comments below here on Facebook, and let's get into today's newscast, shall we? And starting off today's show in the NCAA Women's Frozen Four National Championship game on Saturday night, it was the top two seeds in the tournament going at it for the national championship in Erie, Pennsylvania. The number 2 ranked Wisconsin Badgers were coming off a 4-2 semifinal win over the Ohio State Buckeyes on Thursday. Wisconsin was looking to defend their title against the top-ranked Northeastern Huskies, as the Huskies stayed alive in the tournament after a thrilling 3-2 overtime win in their semifinal game on Thursday over the Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. The two best teams in the nation were going at it for glory, but who would come out on top? The Huskies were on a quest to win their first title ever, while the Badgers were looking to go back-to-back and win their 6th title in its program's history. The game remained scoreless until the third, where both teams scored 39 seconds apart, so this game was headed to overtime. And just 3 minutes and 16 seconds into OT, the Badgers did this.
Holding it in, not getting it, moving toward the middle. Lamontia spins and sends it just wide of the right post. Now here's Daryl Watts. Setting up in behind, they score! Daryl Watts knocked it in off the defender.
What a finish. Senior forward Daryl Watts scores from behind the net as the Badgers repeat as national champions, and just take a look at this reaction from the Wisconsin bench. Just pure joy as it erupts after realizing the shot went in to make them champs, and a phenomenal season from the Northeastern Huskies, ending in disappointment and some tears as well. Sometimes it's just not meant to be, but the Badgers end up winning their 6th title in program history, tying Minnesota for the most national championships in NCAA D1 women's hockey history. And if you're a college hockey fan, there's a treat coming up on this Friday. It's going to be the start of the 2021 Men's Frozen Four tournament, and I'm going to tell you guys all the matchups that'll be happening in the tournament this upcoming weekend. Starting in the Fargo Regional section of the tournament, number 2 Michigan will play number 3 Minnesota Duluth, and number 1 North Dakota will take on number 4 American International College. Both of those matchups go Friday. The other side of the tournament that's going to kick off on Friday is the Bridgeport Regional. Number 1 Wisconsin will take on number 4 Bemidji State, and then number 2 Massachusetts faces off against number 3 Lake Superior State. Moving into Saturday's action, the Loveland and Albany Regionals will start up. In the Loveland Regional, number 2 Minnesota State will take on number 3 Quinnipiac, and number 1 Minnesota will take on number 4 Omaha. In the Albany Regional, number 1 Boston College faces off against number 4 Notre Dame, and number 2 St. Cloud State takes on number 3 Boston University. The Fargo and Bridgeport Regional Finals will be played on Saturday, while the Loveland and Albany Regional Finals will be played on Sunday for a trip to the Final Four on the line. On Thursday, March 18th, the Manitoba government announced something that hockey fans in Manitoba should be very excited about. Per CBC.ca, Manitoba is considering moving out of the critical code red level under its pandemic response system and into the orange, reopening more services and activities. Other changes being pondered as part of the move into orange level include allowing organized team games at indoor sporting facilities and removing the requirement that youth must wear a mask while taking part in indoor sporting activities such as hockey or soccer. Hockey Manitoba also took to Twitter to talk about the situation, saying based on today's announcement, the Manitoba government is considering proposed changes to the public health orders for the entire province, beginning as early as Friday, March 26, 2021. These proposed changes include allowing organized team games at indoor recreation facilities such as rinks and removing the restriction for youth to wear a mask while taking part in an indoor sporting activity. Mask use would still be required in other areas of the facility. To read the full CBC article, visit www.cbc.ca. And for updates on the return to play situation, be sure to check back here every Monday on the Coffee with Graeme Newscast. Central Plains Capitals forward Danica Botterill and Winnipeg Ice rookie Ali Staples have been named as 2 of 21 players selected to participate in the Scotia Rising Teammates Mentorship Program. The program is put on by Hockey Canada and the Professional Women's Hockey Players Association. Per Portage Online, each player selected will be mentored by a member of Team Canada's Olympic roster. Per newswire.ca, each player participating will receive a 4-week mentorship program with a PWHPA player, 4 individual mentorship sessions, 4 group sessions that will include special guest appearances, a resource handbook, an individual participation package, and a $1,000 donation to the mentee's hockey team. Botterill will get the honor to be mentored by Natalie Spooner, who, if you didn't know, is a 5-time silver medalist and a 2012 gold medalist in the IIHF World Championships. Spooner has also represented Team Canada at the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, where she was a part of that gold medal squad, and at the 2018 Winter Games in Pyeongchang, where Team Canada got silver. Spooner currently plays for Toronto in the PWHPA. And a huge congratulations to the Victoria Admirals for winning the 2021 Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup. The team is from Victoria, British Columbia, and this is from the Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup winner announcement on Chevrolet.ca. The Admirals won a $100,000 donation for the Children's Health Foundation of Vancouver Island. This donation will help kids with physical and mental health challenges get the specialized equipment they need to thrive. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show the video of the Admirals finding out that they won here because I wasn't able to get the video with sound. So if you want to check out the video of the Admirals winning the 2021 Chevrolet Good Deeds Cup, visit Chevrolet's website at chevrolet.ca. Coming up after the break, I'm going to be back for one final segment in today's episode to give you guys an announcement of some university commitments from the Saskatchewan Female U18 AAA Hockey League. Stick with me, Graeme Forsyth, host of Coffee with Graeme and the Coffee with Graeme Newscast here on ASTV Productions. welcome back to Coffee with Graeme. It's time for some university commitment announcements from the Saskatchewan Female U18 AAA Hockey League. Taking a look at the first of two commitments that were made on Monday, March 15th in the Saskatchewan Female U18 AAA Hockey League. Notre Dame Hounds senior forward Bryn McLean has committed to the University of Wisconsin-Superior for the 2021-2022 season. McLean was having a great year this season. She played 4 games and put up a goal and 5 assists, giving her 6 points and no penalty minutes. From Wilcox, Saskatchewan, McLean stands at a height of 5'2", and she weighs 130 pounds. Looking at Bryn's career totals in terms of exhibition, regular season, and playoff games, she's played 84 games. She's put up 6 goals, 14 assists, giving her 20 points. And she's only put up 18 penalty minutes in total in her career. And I would like to clarify, when I said that she has 0 penalty minutes this season, I meant regular season. In terms of exhibition and regular season games this year, she's played 6 games, she's put up a goal and 5 assists for 6 points, and she's taken 4 penalty minutes in total this season. And moving into the second commitment that was announced on Monday, Saskatoon Stars goaltender Caitlin Cadrain committed to Maryville University for the 2021-2022 season. Maryville competes in the ACHA Division I Conference. The Saskatoon goaltender comes in at 5'4" and weighs in at 117 pounds. She's from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. In her career, Caitlin has played 30 total games. She's put up 18 wins and 9 losses. She has a goals against average of 2.24. She also has a .910 save percentage. Cadrain was a part of the Saskatoon Stars team who won the league championship back in 2018-19, and in that season she played 13 total games. She put up 11 wins and only had 1 loss, and had a goals against average of 2.02 and had a save percentage of .897. And did I pronounce Caitlin's name right? Well, find out on the next edition of Coffee with Graeme, which airs tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time here on ASTV Productions, where I sit down with the Saskatoon Stars senior goaltender to talk about why she chose Maryville and what her career with Saskatoon has been like throughout these past 3 seasons. And that's going to do it for today's edition of the Coffee with Graeme newscast on ASTV Productions. Special thanks to our viewers for tuning in to today's newscast, and also a special shout out to our sponsors in Pierre Nata and Fabricland Winkler. I'll be back on the network, as mentioned before, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time for another edition of Coffee with Graeme. You can catch it on ASTV Productions on Facebook or on our website at Amateur Sports TV. But until tomorrow, folks, I've been your host, Graeme Forsyth, signing off now. Stay safe, and until tomorrow, I'll see you then.